Hey, it's Bey, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Switchblades for the Nintendo Switch by Gravilogic. This is a really cool idea that was successfully funded on Kickstarter, but at the time of recording this video, you can pre-order it on the Gravilogic website since they're in very high demand. They come in many different colors and materials. I'll put a couple of links to the Gravilogic website and their Kickstarter page in the description if you're interested. These things are pretty much rail covers that protect the rails on your Switch console, while giving you a couple of kickstands that you can use instead of the sucky one that comes with the Switch. Don't get me wrong, I'm very happy they used as little material as possible to make the Switch as thin as possible, but it's just not stable. It's one trade-off for another, and I'm okay with that. This product gives you the best of both worlds while adding very little bulk and without modifying anything on your Switch. These things work just like how your Joy-Cons would go on. Each Switchblade has a symbol on the inside indicating if it goes on the left rail or on the right rail. They don't make as much of a satisfying click like the Joy-Cons, but you can still tell when they're locked into place or not. Once they're locked into place, they're not going anywhere. To remove them, there is a little lever thingy on the tops of the Switchblades. All you have to do is move them back and pull the Switchblades and they'll slide right out. The kickstand feature is probably the main reason why you would buy the Switchblades. You don't really notice it at first glance, but it's right on the back. There are some jimping on the bottom that you can use to pry the kickstands out. They're really secure and they'll hold the angle that you set. I can move the Switch around a lot more and it won't fall over. You can set the angle from 40 to 75 degrees, which is much more flexible than the one angle that you get with the Switch kickstand. And when you don't need them anymore, they simply fold away and won't get in your way. I really like how good looking these things look on the Switch. The ones I got are made out of wood, but they also have some that are made out of acrylic acetate or aluminum, which also look very good. They look like they have a super simple design, but that's a plus in my opinion because it looks clean and minimalistic. I don't really like super flashy things, and having a minimalist design just makes it match with everything. My favorite part about the Switchblades is how portable they are. These things are super small and they can fit in almost any pocket, bag, or even your Nintendo Switch case if your case has space to store some accessories. They're also very light since they're made out of mostly wood and plastic, which means that you'll barely feel them when carrying them around. You get a velvet carrying pouch that fits the Switchblades very nicely and keeps them together so you don't lose them. Since the Switchblades are mostly made out of wood and plastic, I wouldn't worry about it damaging your Switch at all. I would worry about the kickstand snapping, however. They're really sturdy and quite flexible, but plastic is still plastic, so I would be careful with them. These things have great build quality though, and they feel like they're built to last. Overall, the Switchblades is an essential accessory for every Nintendo Switch owner in my opinion. They add functionality to your Switch with the rail protections and kickstand while adding style with the clean and minimal design. They're small enough that you can take them anywhere with you along with your Switch, and the carrying pouch helps a lot with that. I highly recommend purchasing these Switchblades for your Nintendo Switch. They also make great gifts if you know someone that has a Switch. As always, I'll leave links in the description if you're interested. That was my review of the Switchblades by Gravilogic for the Nintendo Switch. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell so you get a notification every time I upload. Also, please visit my social media links in the description and follow me there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!